they are going to be Cooper to max away from the sideline. Close to 200 of them, probably more today. It doesn't take much for us to lose our heads when things go a little bad. And today's the only week where I'm worried that they might make you a little bit uncomfortable, okay? Last year, we've learnt our lesson. You can't come here and street ball and expect to be as well organised as they are. Trust the system, trust each other, live low. Let's go.
This is the only game. This is a game that matters, all right? All right, let's go. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Yeah, let's go. Set.
Set ball! Rob, get there!
So that's just about as bad as you guys can play and we're still winning. Not a bad position to be in, but we literally did everything we said we weren't going to do. Look at Sam, see Sam?
Help Sam! Hey! Come out. Hey, retreat and then go back in.
You promised you weren't going to lose your heads. You're talking to the crowd. We're running ISO plays. We're not reading face guards. We're so much smarter. Fix it. Bury your egos. Play basketball. Live low. Let's go. Change room, please. Come on. No. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have got to there. We shouldn't have got to there. You did well. Come on. I said a couple of weeks ago that I thank you guys for being a part of this, for helping me start this program. You were the first group of kids that's come through, and St Edmunds Basketball wouldn't have been able to even step on that floor before you guys started this journey. Very soon, you have to pick yourselves up and you have to put on a brave face for the speeches up there. You have to congratulate them because they took it to us, and that deserves our congratulations. Unfortunately, this hurts, and we have things to move on to, and some of you have bigger basketball things to move on to because of the things you can do that are incredible. I love you all to death. Thank you for coming every Saturday. Thank you for training every week because it's been fun for me. Let's go upstairs, all right? Get yourselves ready. You with the ball. What's your best option? The pick and roll. No. Make a play. I'm saying this guy's not going to hit a shot. Let's go again, because Sam doesn't. Are you colourblind, Sam?
What do you mean?
Well, you're screening your own man.
The basketball program at St Edmunds is in the early stages of pre-season.
Too easy. Oh, don't telegraph it. Get off me, big man.
Coach Tim Fergus is witnessing the fruit of 3 years of developmental labour, which has changed the face of basketball at the school. That said, pre-season is where mistakes can and should be made. It's an effective way of ascertaining how much calibration is needed when it comes to being on target.
All right. Butch, man. Come on, baby. Has this training gone 20 minutes too long? Sam, if you don't reverse slam that next time, I don't want to know you. And I like knowing you. We're super athletic, we're super strong. You guys are straight up ballers, but we're going to learn that stuff. Because I take getting you to that next level, making sure you can go and run actions at whatever you do after school basketball, seriously. Hands in, live low. Let's go.
Fergus is a modern-day coaching archetype.
Threes are worth 2.
Communicative, empathetic, educated, willing to walk the walk, even if it means putting his skills and aching joints on the line.
That's the one that goes in.
His opponent is Toby Patrick, one of the team's young rookies, who still has many basketball lessons to learn, but has already mastered diplomacy.
No, Toby. 5'6". No. I'll put you guys through this. You should kill me, Toby. I'm too old. I'm so tired.
As the men of Eddies prepare for the AIC season ahead, life at St Edmunds College Ipswich starts to gain momentum as Term 2 approaches.
We offer the boys a range of opportunities here, whether that be academically, in the vocational pathways, or in the sporting and cultural areas.
Of the 1,050 students here at the college, over 800 of them will be actively involved in a number of the sports that we offer throughout the year.
One of those sports has enjoyed a recent purple patch of popularity and success.
What we have seen with the success of the first team from the 2017 year is a flow-on effect to younger students. Basketball's really booming. It just goes to show how that little bit of success at the top level can have that flow-on effect.
Witness Eddie's first 5 basketball team and coaching group as they navigate their way through the arduous AIC Premiership season.
For our team in 2018, we have our eyes on the first premiership for the AIC competition.
And here we are at the beginning of a new season, the defence of the premiership.
I just don't want to lose.
We're not playing to lose.
You work harder than anyone I've ever known, but you have to look smart to them as well. Here we go, focus now. We need to start strong.
When he isn't chowing down family meals from KFC, he's chowing down people on the basketball court.
We prayed for Merrick in year 11 the other day.
Did you? We prayed for Merrick in the gym.
You know that no one believes in you as much as I do.
I'm so proud of you. Why is your boy coming to the corner every single time?
Come on, get up, come on. I'm trying to dunk that. I'm trying to dunk that.
You don't go to someone's house and put your feet on their couch. Have some manners.
Go into this lane.
How? Where?
No one's in the second lane.
Okay, you want me to just go right now?
Welcome to the season, a chance to secure a courtside seat to St Edmunds' 2018 AIC Basketball Campaign.
St Edmund's College is an all-boys school. It's a Catholic school in the Edmund Rice tradition, formerly Christian Brothers School. 1,050 boys here between Year 7 and Year 12 at the moment, established in 1892. We cater for the educational needs in a holistic sense. Boys develop spiritually, academically, and physically and culturally.
The uniqueness of Eddie's would probably be, it is a large school, but it's not at the point where every kid is just a number. Generally, staff would know 100% of the kids. You get to know the kids quite well at a school this size.
The school offers just fantastic opportunities for the boys, and it builds within the boys' character. So some of the things that we talk about here are, what does it mean to be an Eddie's man? And what does it mean to be a gentleman, to be a kind man, to be a strong man? We talk about being a brother to another. We talk about that whole attitude that you bring with you, referred to Eddie's men can.
Eddie's! Give me an S!
I suppose that helps to create young men who enter into the world beyond school life to contribute in some way, to give back to their society. And so that's what I'm really proud about Eddie's.
Like all schools in the AIC in Queensland, St Edmund's has a strong tradition of competition in activities outside of the classroom.
We encourage our boys to get involved in the many extracurricular activities that we've got here.
What tends to happen in schools like ours is that you get a group of students come through that are particularly talented, have a particular passion for a particular sport. And we're fortunate right at the minute to have some excellent coaches. We've got a group of students that are very passionate, highly skilled basketball players.
Basketball seems to be growing in popularity at the school, once again because it's so accessible. It's such a highlightable sport, and with social media everyone's watching dunks on their phones all the time. I came to the college when I was a kid and no one was ever playing basketball, and now there's kids on every court every day playing.
It probably came from a place where our basketball wasn't performing as well as we would like it to, especially at first level. We probably identified a few years ago that we had a group of boys that could really achieve something, and that worked nicely with a group of staff members that really wanted to put in the hours.
We sort of grabbed 6 kids 3 years ago, and from there we've built a huge program. Those 6, Cameron, Arop, Logan, Sam, Cooper and Ethan, have turned into 50 kids. They've led the way, and so from there soon we'll have 100 kids, or hopefully even more, playing basketball, and the program will keep growing as the sport does.
There's really no secret formula to that high performance program. It's really just been a lot of hours in the court, a lot of hours in the gym.
I can remember a time where we could quite easily get away with choosing a firsts team only about a month before the season began. If we were to try and do that today, we'd get demolished.
We realised pretty early on that we're going to have very hard kids if we wanted to compete at an elite school level. We can't offer scholarships. We have to be flexible with our time and with our resources, as we share with many other sports.
The good thing about St Edmund's is that we're inclusive and we work with all students at the college, no matter their ability. It's been fantastic to see that we've got those students who've stuck with it, worked really hard, improved to a great standard, and now those boys are able to compete with any school in the state.
Eddie's Ipswich is the only school outside of Brisbane competing in the Association of Independent Colleges, or AIC, a group of schools with a lengthy history of sporting prowess.
It's highly competitive, so each school in the AIC is doing their best to field their best teams to prepare their students for AIC competition. We realise at the end of the day it's just school sport, and the main thing is giving boys a positive experience when it comes to sport and physical activity.
So in general, the AIC competition at firsts level has 8 schools competing, and it's a round robin. There are no finals, so therefore every single game counts. There are 7 games in the season, and every single one of them is more or less a grand final. You need to win every single quarter of the season, so you're looking at 28 quarters to win an AIC Premiership. It's very tough.
St Edmund's high performance program delivered ahead of time in 2017 with a shared premiership with Ashgrove. With a number of returning players in 2018, there is confidence that the feat can be repeated, albeit as a standalone victor.
All right. If we go out there and we do all the things we've been doing well across our last couple of games, we'll be able to handle our business. I want a statement game. This is as close as we've been to full strength, so I want us to really try to put it all together and look forward from there. I'm excited.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, let's go. Good, John.
Live low.
Play big.
Let's go, DD.
The 2-hour trip west provides the team with the first official hit out of the pre-season, and the fixture provides both rusty and miraculous moments.
Ball now.
Hey, Job, look up.
Too late. Sam. Hey, he's not looking.
Yeah, Sam! Yes, baby! Neil Armstrong is in the building.
Just watch in case they are running, you reckon, half court?
We won't see it again. Yeah, bucket. Good action.
Good job. Well run.
With the season only 8 weeks away, the clock is ticking on getting everyone in sync.
Twist.
Logan.
Chase the on-ball. Job, Sam.
Excellent. Well done. Good job. Good control on offense. Being aggressive.
Like all good academic and athletic programs, success is often attributed to the energy and input from the coaching staff, who nowadays play the dual role of instructor and mentor.
What's your problem? Tell me the NBA score. Don't like my twist screens.
Nothing.
Don't like it when I hijack your computer when you're watching NBA instead of doing biology.
Why would I like that?
Because I'm looking out for you.
I get my work done and then I watch the highlights.
Hey, your work's never done, man. I've seen your report card. You got more work to go. I think I'm a player's coach. I really care about our kids. I try to get the best out of them by building relationships with them. That's no different to how a teacher would operate in the classroom. Relationships are the key. All of those things might not be present in every single horror text that we look at. A lot of them are in Coraline. Who's read most of the book, if not all the book? Yeah, so she looks terrifying, right? You can tell that she's not right, that she's not her real mother because of the way she looks. I really, really like operating with them, not so much in charge of them. They won't want to work for me or play for me if they know that I won't work for them and if I don't care about them in the long run. They have all different goals and I'm willing to support whatever they are, whether it's just school basketball, basketball beyond, and also their stuff in the classroom and around the school and outside too. It's important.
Mr. Fergus is very hands-on, very likes to get involved. He's very motivational. He doesn't necessarily yell at people. He always gets behind them though, so if they're slacking, he always makes sure that they're up for the game and stuff like that.
Work Cam. Do not... Hey, it's all right. Hungry hands, always hungry hands.
Tim is a very, very patient coach and will give his heart and soul to the kids and to the program. He often jokes that he spends more time around school basketball and researching school basketball than anything in his own private life.
We did like a sport disc profile about the type of coach we were last year, and mine was very cold, results-driven and analytical, but then I had an adaptive personality that was the exact opposite. And I feel like with school kids it is about the relationships and how you work with them. They don't have to come to anything. So if you drive them away by being too cold-hearted, they won't turn up. That's not your fault. You've never played there. That's fine. Hey, job. When you're a captain, good job. And you're coming over to make that block like the guy when he tried to dunk.
A voice of reason and expertise will complement Fergus's instruction from the sidelines throughout the season.
Yeah, Coop. He's going to give this for sure. Pass. I try to bring a lot of playing experience, or the playing experience that I've had and gained over my years, and I try to help with on-court situations. I feel like I can see what the boys are going through on the court. You can pitch it, you can reset, you can cut back.
His basketball IQ is very smart. He knows the game very well. He likes to read and dissect defenses and offenses. So it always helps us when we come off the court. He tells us what we're doing wrong and always makes sure when we go back on we do the right things.
Oh, brother. One brother shoving the other onto the ground. Let's talk about that at dinner.
He's been very open to whatever ideas I have for the program, and has pretty much just allowed me to do whatever I feel I need to or want to do to help grow it here.
Yeah, all right, jump.
Step.
Wow.
They both know the kids back to front. They both have strong rapport with the boys. The amount of hours that they work with them outside of school, they form very close relationships with the boys. They know what's happening in their academic schooling. They know what's happening in their home lives. To add to that, their basketball technical knowledge is right up there with the best of them.
Post him. Oh my God! I like this. Woo! Hey, Jordan. Yeah, Cooper.
Eddies are ahead on points, but the score is irrelevant. The purpose of today's game extends far beyond statistics.
We wanted to play against a school that was going to be strong, physical, and we knew that Toowoomba have got 3 big guys in particular that would challenge our men. Not to mention the fact we've got a good relationship with the guys up there, the staff at Toowoomba. We've known them for a while. Sometimes they've come to us and it was our turn to go up the range and visit them.
That's a T next time. I guarantee you they'll give it next time. You too, they'll start watching for it. Yeah. Their house too, so. You don't go to someone's house and put your feet on their couch. You gotta have some manners.
5, 4.
Oh, my Lord. Thanks, man. Nice one. Thank you.
All right. No.
What'd you say?
It's a school song.
It's a practice game.
Now, in these games, they can come back when we're running the same thing over and over. They can come back when they throw different things at us that we haven't had too much of a chance to practice against. And I get that. That's why the score goes from 28 to 13 to 12 or whatever it ended up. But we're running a school program and it's hard to throw it all together at the start. I like these games because it mirrors what we're going to do at AIC. Those who've played with us for the last couple of years will know that it can get tough like that. We'll work on that, and trust me, the season's going to be exciting if we keep working on it. Hey, lots to love, and you just have to remember, I know it's hard because you guys are winners, you want to win all the time, but we are pre-season, right? Live low. Let's get on this bus.
Next time on The Season.
We just can't get a single thing to drop.
I need to make sure these kids have the best chance at being whatever they could be.
The way you came out in that second half, you need to start that way.
You've been given that great honour of being a person who's reached the highest level of representation here at the college.
Great pass. Job, Ed.
For more information on St Edmund's Ipswich, enrolments and open day, visit the Eddies website.